Hello everyone and welcome to this week's update. Hope everybody's doing well. I promise you I'll make this quick. It is my goal to shorten the videos. So enough talking and I'll get right into it. I really wanted to, again, if you work with me or we've met in a consultation or many of you see the work that I do, education is paramount to the process, whether that's home buying or home selling. When we're talking about buying property in the marketplace, I break up our market into four sectors. We have short sales, we have REOs, which stand for real estate owned, which equate to foreclosures. We have the T that stands for traditional sales, and then we have new homes, a sector that in the last 2 years has taken off because prices have increased and now it's an option, whereas it wasn't really an option because prices had deflated so much and builders weren't really building. Now they are. I like to do this diagram because if you are a buyer in the marketplace, you need to visualize what your options are. All of the homes are not created equal, and there's an advantage and disadvantage depending on you as an individual purchaser of which sector is going to work for you. Really quickly, I'll go over them. Short sales were the dominant force for a while. 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11. No longer the case, believe it or not. Why? The time investment that it takes to get one. The banks noticing that prices have increased drastically, so they're trying to hold out for more return and a higher net. Certain sellers not being approved anymore like they once were. So there's been some problems in this sector, and they've quickly shrunk down to only a very small percentage of the home sales recently, something really similar to like 17%. Foreclosures, again, another dominant force. Our market was riddled with distressed property. These two categories are distressed sales for buyers looking at purchasing home. The banks were dominating, but again, issues where, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, the things that the banks were doing were causing issues. Them really only seeking out cash buyers, pushing out our local home buyers to put in investors, different things like that. And this quickly shrunk to 13 or 14% of the marketplace. And no longer equating to the potential discount or deal, quote unquote, that many people think they can get when they're looking at a REO foreclosure. And the dominant player in the marketplace has been this one right here, the traditional sale. And basically, this is just a meeting of the minds. You've got a house, you've got a buyer who sees this house, you've got a seller, I know, sloppy, right? Who's putting his house for sale. The two come together, reach an agreement, and then proceed to closing. This now compromises 68%, guys. Why is that? Because people can close quickly. They can get a response from the seller rather quickly, but some sellers have been holding out. So it's just going back to a more traditional setting. And we also have a large percentage of buyers seeking out brand new homes. You've got builders building now like crazy. If you're driving around, you can see all the advertisements. The builders, what they do is they entice you with incentives, right? Let's pull that out. So we'll give you money toward closing costs. We'll throw in upgrades, options, pick the lot. All of these incentives that now are attracting people to saying, wow, I can have a brand new home, I can build, I can customize it, whatever the case may be. And you've got a lot of people looking in this sector now. So again, wanting to keep it quick and short, but just wanted to remind you, if you're in the marketplace, if you know someone who's in the marketplace buying, this is a good way to look and determine which is going to be a sector for you, or at least understand what the scenarios are going to play out depending on which home you find in each sector. For example, in just an ending real quick, if your lease is expiring in 2 months and you're thinking a short sale is a deal because people have said that, that might not be the best option for you because this might take 6 months or more to close. And so why would this be an option that you'd look in? You quickly would realize that maybe you don't want to spend your time looking in this particular category if it's not conducive to the results you're seeking or tailored to what you need as a purchaser. So there you go, the 4 sectors of the housing market. For more information on this, please call me. You know I'm always here. Thank you guys so much for your attention, for listening, for allowing me to do the work that I love. And I'm always here to answer any questions or assist you in any way possible. Have a fantastic week. Take care.